Ryan Gosling would have been totally cool not doing any stunts at all for The Fall Guy, but instead, he found himself free-falling off of 12-story buildings, dragged across iconic bridges at the crack of dawn, and watched his stunt double break massive world records for a nail-biting car stunt. Like I said, Ryan was totally cool not doing any stunts on the set of this movie.
I was prepared to be the first actor to say I had done none of my own stunts. I would be very happy to say that.
However, given the film's dedication to honoring stunt performers, boasting some of the industry's finest, and being helmed by director David Leitch, himself a former stunt performer, Ryan getting out of doing stunts wasn't exactly an option. Recognizing the importance of Ryan's physical engagement in the film, considering the movie is about stunt performers who often go unnoticed behind the scenes, David Leitch and the rest of the team were adamant about his participation, ensuring authenticity and respect for the craft of stunt work.
They weren't going to let that happen, so I had to do a few things.
Transitioning from having no involvement in stunts ever throughout his entire career to starring in Fall Guy, Ryan Gosling had to adapt quickly to the series of demanding stunt sequences.
They dropped me 12 stories off of a building, and then they dragged me across the Sydney Harbor Bridge.
The scene filmed on the bridge happened early in the morning when Ryan was still groggy from a lack of caffeine, making it feel like some sort of surreal experience.
We did it a few times, and I went back to my trailer and slept, and I thought, that was a weird dream.
Despite the challenges, Ryan got through it with the support of the crew, particularly highlighting his stunt double, Logan Holiday.
There's a moment in the film where he buckles me in for a stunt he's about to do.
Notably, Holiday broke a world record on the movie set. More on that in a sec.
And after it happens, I come out of the car and he pats me on the back for a stunt he just did.
Now let's dig a little deeper into stuntman Logan Holiday's career. From appearances in blockbusters like Fast and Furious, Shazam, and Nope, to countless other films, he's been a staple as a stunt performer. But what really sets him apart is his record-breaking moment on the set of The Fall Guy. Picture this: 8 cannon rolls in a car after just 2 practice runs.
It might have been one of the most tense days of my life.
That's some serious stunt work. The whole scene required meticulous planning right down to the landscape. They filmed it on a flat beach, which meant dealing with changing tides and specific terrain requirements. He had a feeling after the scene was over that he just might have broken a world record. Quote, "After I hit the 8.5 rolls, I had a pretty good feeling that I had broken the record because it felt like the spinning was never going to stop." How many stunt performers do you think it took just to create one Fall Guy? Try about 8. Ryan Gosling couldn't help but sing praises about the crew. Let's be real, they deserve all the praise in the world. He told reporters, quote, "There were times where I was like, should we be making a movie or robbing a bank? Because this is kind of the greatest bank robbing team." Each member of the crew brought their own unique skills to the table, handling everything from driving to intense shootouts and fight scenes like seasoned pros. Just imagine 8 different guys all decked out to look exactly like Ryan Gosling running around the set. Ryan describes working with the crew like being on a team of superheroes. Quote, "It was like the Avengers or something, and in fact, a lot of them probably were in the Avengers if you look at their CVs. Would you be surprised if I told you that the team behind this movie coordinated all the stunts kind of like a video game? Stunt coordinator Chris O'Hara and his team had this genius idea to utilize the 3D graphics creation tool Unreal Engine, which you usually find in video game development. They mainly used it to map out scenes in advance, especially the ones with crazy vehicle stunts, without having to set up everything physically. Of course, the goal was to nail every single stunt for real, but a big part of making it happen was through digital magic behind the scenes. Chris O'Hara couldn't stop raving about what his team pulled off. Quote, "One of the greatest compliments we got was when the visual effects supervisor said, 'I don't know why I'm here.' A lot of the things he thought he was going to have to do, he didn't have to do." From dodging stunts to shattering world records, this crew proved that in the realm of cinema, even Ryan Gosling couldn't resist the call of action. Whether it was Logan Holiday's gravity-defying cannon rolls or the crew's Avengers-like teamwork, each scene was a testament to the daring spirit of filmmaking. What's your favorite Fall Guy stunt?